the year for Sammy Carey.
And how about Gracie Driggs, who every game just continues to impress and knock your socks off?
She is so good in the draw control circle. 60 draw wins on the season. She makes it difficult for other teams to get into their offense, and she can score and get big momentum goals. This is some good ball movement by Georgetown, showing some patience.
Quickly into the center, it's Driggs. Hit by a few players, muscles it through.
And I have to tell you, Christian, to your point about the defense, these are not easy goals that Georgetown is scoring. These are contested goals under pressure. It is another phenomenal catch by the Hoyas. This time it's Gracie Driggs, who this is one of her special skills in terms of catching the ball in traffic and able to release so quickly. That is such a good catch, seeing where the defense is, and you see her. She is always ready to amp up the Hoyas. She is the emotional leader of that offensive unit out on the field.
Second team All Big East selection last year, led the team with 38 goals. Preseason All Big East selection this year. Consistent starting spot on this defense.
And you see why with just the presence that she provides. And I love what Driggs did there. You see how quickly she got rid of the ball because she knew the pressure was coming to her. So she was ready to drop that off to a teammate, and that allows Georgetown to get into their offensive set. Clutch defensive play for Villanova, who checked that loose. So again, defense just continuing to be the story.
How about Driggs taking it off of Juliet Walls? And now Driggs is in her most dangerous position, going forward in transition. Never got the shot off, but forces an error on Villanova.
Set the tone here early on in the second half as their offense was a bit stymied in the second quarter, and you see Gracie Driggs just doing what she does with the self-draw, but I love that Villanova doesn't give up on the play.
Driggs, a lot of patience. Look at this! Loschert scores! Fizzled in pass by Driggs. Excellent team goal.
And again, Christian, I think this is what they're talking about in the timeout, is this patience, looking for the right moment. They're not forcing things. They're looking for a high percentage shot. It's been very difficult to beat Gallagher all game long. They knew it was going to take a play like this. This is an assisted goal by Gracie Driggs, a fantastic connection you have coming around the crease, Loschert. Defense isn't as focused on her based on where she's wrapping around, and that is a well-designed play. And credit Georgetown, because each time Villanova starts trying to work their way, whittle this score down, Georgetown finds the answer. Another great draw control battle, and again, that is textbook. If you take draws, what Gracie Driggs did right there is what you need to be able to do. If you're getting pressured, you have to have that quick release to a teammate to preserve the possession for your team. Once again, well done from Gracie Driggs. They're well coached. They understand the type of patience you need on the offensive end to get those high percentage looks. And Vaught has been tremendous, along with Sammy Carey, who has had herself a day.
They've meant that way all day today. It really has been a battle, just as we expected. And Driggs coming up with that self-draw and a safety for Athenas, who just keeps that extra step behind an impending Pappas.
And again, the decision-making of Driggs, she releases that ball so quickly. Her understanding of the game, it's just off the charts for Gracie Driggs.
Loschert with her career high 4 goals. In a day that she will certainly remember. Driggs just playing a little bit of hockey with it.
And she's so tenacious. Again, never gives up on a play. Gracie Driggs treats every play like it is the most important one of her career, and that's the mentality that you have to have.
Had a bit of a corner, even though this team's been performing really well this year.
Well, and honestly, that's what your non-conference season is all about, and Gracie Driggs is really just putting the exclamation point on her performance on the afternoon, as she's going to be fouled after coming up with the draw control win. She really, again, after that American game, she sorted some things out in the draw control circle, and her ability to either win the draw or push the ball over to one of her teammates on the circle, whether it's Thanis, whether it's Meyer, whether it's McCarthy, whomever it is, that has been one of the biggest things that is leading to Georgetown's success.
By the way, it's a green card to Bella Pacelli. As the final 5 seconds drip off here at Cooper Field, Georgetown with a 13-9 win against Villanova. A big one to level up their conference season, but to now move over 500 overall.